Okay, this is going to be kind of a fast overview. Got some quiet time, so I wanted to get you guys up to date on what's been happening in the last month, since you haven't heard from us, except occasionally on Facebook and maybe in person. So, we've been packing, and more packing, plus throwing things away, plus throwing things in recycling, giving things to Goodwill, giving things to friends, and more packing. Some views of the house. It's a bit of a disaster, but the good news is, well, for reducing the disaster, is that a moving truck took most of the stuff we're planning on keeping off to storage yesterday. It took the firehouse movers maybe an hour to get everything loaded, less than an hour, and then less than an hour or thereabouts to get everything unloaded into the storage unit. Yay! Accomplishment unlocked. Okay, what else has been happening? So let's see, one of the first things that happened after the last time you heard from me is Faye's driver's side headlight fell off. Okay, it didn't exactly fall off, but it started looking like this. And given that I was planning on having Faye inspected in just a few days, that was bad. I was pretty sure she wouldn't pass inspection. With some help from people on the internet, of course, found that I could just epoxy it back on. So JB Weld to the rescue again. And so I went over on a Saturday, put that on, and then realized, oh, wait a minute, I need to drive her to dump her and weigh her. So I rigged up this fun little contraption, which worked fine. I was able to drive, I don't know, a total of about 25 or 30 miles with that thing on. Didn't budge, and it also helped the epoxy cure. So, like I said, went off and dumped her and weighed her, which was interesting because when I got to the facility, I thought, okay, where do I need to turn in? Oh, I'll follow that truck, which took me straight into truck parking, which is where I needed to be in the second half of the adventure, because first I needed to dump, which meant I needed to go all the way back out and take a different entrance and get into the RV side of the facility. Dumper. Unfortunately, they didn't have water, so I couldn't flush the system out. That was okay. Took her back and weighed her. She's pretty hefty. This is mostly empty, and she's roughly around 31,000 pounds, if I remember right. So she's a hefty girl. All right, so got her weighed. Also replaced the main water filter. What else did I do? Fixed the generator exhaust pipe. The hanger on it had come off. Here's a little view of the final work. And then also cut some carpet for the entry. Looks like this now. I haven't pulled up the rubber and permanently attached the carpet, but that's coming soon. Let's see. Oh, took her off to have her inspected, and before I did, I tried to sanitize her tanks, her fresh water and gray water, really the whole system. Wasn't able to get the pump to work properly to suck the sanitizing solution in quickly. It was really finicky. I've got to mess with that again later. So I had to pour it all in manually using a funnel. That was fun. But it worked, and the nice thing is, driving down to have her inspected, it sloshes it all around and gets everything all sanitized. Inspection went great. Smooth as silk. Got all the paperwork I needed so she could be titled. Drove her back home, dumped the tanks. She's all nice and sanitary now. What was it, the next day? Went to the title office. She's ours now. We have title and everything. She's got Texas plates. She's a Texas girl now. And now, since then we've really just been doing lots of packing, turning the house into a disaster area and filling up the front room with boxes and whatnot. So we also got rid of most of our tools. Went to a cousin. Hi, cuz. We weren't going to be able to take them, and fortunately we were able to keep them in the family. So we piled everything up in the garage, ready for him to, and his family, really, his whole family came and helped load up his truck. And the first night he took away half of the tools, or a little more than half, and the next morning took away the rest. Funny thing though, since we've been preparing for the trip, some of our tools, like extras, were in Faye, along with the toolboxes. Shortly thereafter, I realized I needed a tool, and now the only one that I had was over in Faye. So I had to go out there and get those toolboxes. No big deal. Also gave me a chance to check on Faye, make sure she's still doing okay in her garage, and then take some additional measurements of the basement so I can add some shelves to that. What else? Oh, the Palo Pinto Star Party didn't happen, unfortunately. Didn't look like a 40-foot bus would fit in the area that they had, so we had to say no to that. And that's it. The next thing we're going to do is have an open house. You're all invited. If you haven't gotten an invitation, PM me and we'll send you the information. And then hopefully by the end of the month, we'll be on the road. Just need to talk to a realtor and get the house sold. Oh, and if you're wondering what room I'm sitting in, for those of you that don't know us well, this is the room where I used to make my holograms. That's why the wall is red. It's not actually a green screen that's red, although it is today. So, quick whirlwind. What's going on? I'll try to do these a little more frequently, but things are going to have to settle down a bit, so we'll see. Share with your friends and family and whatever. Let us know if there's other things you want to know. The question we always get is, where are you going first? We don't know. We're going everywhere. Once we get farther along to the point where we can get out on the road, we'll decide where we'll go first, and we'll keep you all informed. So, talk to you later.